So we're doing the BMW iX. It is exciting. I had a chance to ride in one, but now I'm about to drive in one. Let's see how it is. M60, very sporty. I'm Brian. Welcome to my Tesla weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and, you said put my foot on here, hit start, stop.
Right there.
Okay, so I'm going to adjust my seat because
Right up there.
I am a micro man. I'm very portable. I stow neatly in overhead bins. There we go. So what we got is all kinds of crystal aesthetics for, you know, fun. Your phone goes here.
Yep.
Does it charge?
Phone charge is not there, but down below here.
You do have
Yeah.
inductive charging?
Yeah.
And
then that's just the button right there.
yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. Styling wise, to me it's a BMW in terms of quality, in terms of looks. A little more Japanese than I'm used to out of a BMW, but styling is up to the individual. You'll know if it's for you or not. It's got a heads-up display, John. You never told me.
Yes.
It's got the heads-up display.
I didn't even really see it. I wasn't paying attention.
You weren't paying attention. All right. So I'm. Do I just take my foot off the brakes?
Take us away. All you have to do is just pull down on this.
Okay.
And it's just going to knock it into drive.
Into
and
drive.
One more time down to go into regenerative braking.
Oh, I
There
see
we
what
go.
you mean, John. That is better.
Yes, that's better because you don't have to go to the interface.
Well, not everyone likes it, and you don't have to think about it.
Exactly.
And I'm going to stay to the left.
Double tap. Then you're good.
I also agree the wheel is interesting. It's not bad. It's not. Yeah, it's fine.
I like the angularity, honestly.
It is as practical as a wheel, but you know, different. So, and again, if you're going to make a decision on which car to buy based on the shape of the wheel, this video is not for you. It is not going to help you. I feel in my head it's nighttime. It's not nighttime. Oh yeah, that regen is all the way.
Yeah, that's what I said. I really did not feel the need to.
Are we in impressive? What are we in?
Right now we're in sport mode.
Let's put it in the cinematic mode.
The Hans Zimmer mode.
Yeah, because this is just fun. So we've got a whole bunch of different modes. It's not just. Oh, that's so silly, and I love it. I do have a car behind me, so I'm going to let him get around me. The expressive mode is the soundtrack to your drive. And it's not for everyone. That's very silly, and I love it. That's interesting because he would for Hans Zimmer to score a drive that hasn't yet happened requires a level of thinking that is like video game style.
Oh, completely.
That is very neat.
Let alone to get Hans Zimmer to agree to something like that.
Well, there is an interesting way to do it. It's called money. The heads-up display looks fantastic. Oh, I see. The seats are massaging my back. And I apologize if I'm making you sick.
Oh,
it's
you're
not
all
my
good.
goal.
I'm having just as much fun as you guys are right now. Trust me.
Yeah, what a good job.
Just wait until Sunday. You might not feel the same.
It's a good thing you guys got here on Friday.
So let's talk about the different modes.
Mm-hmm. So, all the different modes of the vehicle will change a certain cosmetic aspect of the vehicle. There's door lighting that you can kind of see right now on each of the paneling. So the lighting is going to adjust. It's going to change the music, obviously, with it. It's going to change the heads-up display and the coloring. It's also customizable to the person. So you can go deeper into this, and you can adjust it based on what your preferences are. You can pick up the sounds, you can pick up the coloring. The whole idea with the BMW iX is to make it as customizable as possible. Make it as fun as possible for the user.
So let's put it back in, let's change the mode. Let's put it in something different.
Let's try something that we haven't done. Let's go digital art.
Digital art. And am I turning here?
Yeah, you're going to be taking a left here.
Oh, I'm not going through the port?
we're not gonna break into the port today. We'll save that for
Sunday.
For Sunday when I start getting bored.
We'll kidnap you.
Yes.
So digital art, all it does is make the car prettier.
Yes, exactly.
Doesn't change the drive or anything like that.
No.
And these modes don't change the drive, but I saw one was like efficient or.
Yeah. So again, they're mostly cosmetic. So the efficient one, for instance, it's like it reduces all the noise.
Oh, let's try that.
So if we go to efficient. And now as adjust, you can hear the regenerative braking there, and you can hear the battery. The battery, you definitely can hear the battery a bit, but because it's a 106 kilowatt battery, it's hard to silence that completely, being it's so powerful. Well, so you can connect this car like to your phone.
Oh,
so if you're
check on your kids or your valet.
It's exactly it.
Yeah.
And that's also a part of it as well. So like if you have an iPhone, you can hook this up to your iPhone, and if you forget your key at home or if you lock yourself out of the car, you can use your phone to get into the car. Another option, wireless connection. Yeah.
And let's put it in sport mode so we can hear the roar of the motor.
Let's do it.
Oh dear.
Well, one other thing I haven't talked about with you guys is the Bowers and Wilkins sound system they have.
Okay.
Here, which is, at the moment, a lot of people are super excited about the sound system. Just a police officer up ahead as well.
I'm going to be turning left here, though. Yeah.
Left, right here.
But don't, can you hear that V8 roar, baby?
Yeah, you got to get the roar before the music so we can.
Here we are.
What did you think of that, John?
I could feel my feet vibrating.
Yeah.
It's like it's got some serious.
And it's got good spatial separation, so it's
and
a good
in the
test.
backseat and it sounded good.
And it's a good
It
test.
usually doesn't happen.
So that is, how would you compare that sound to your Tesla?
Oh, I never sit in the backseat of the Tesla.
Well, no,
so that's unfair.
but
it felt more clear, like
it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good. I would put that above the sound in an X.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't tried it in an X, but definitely above a Y.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And Tesla sound is pretty good, but that was better. Yeah.
Plus you get that.
Plus you get that. The screen is nice and wide, I guess. People still like the traditional way a screen looks, which is fine. Let's keep doing that, I guess. People like it. Straight, and then back takes us back in.
And it takes us back around. You got it.
So let's. So what we're going to do next is we're going to test the airbags.
I'll bet Levi's super happy about that.
You know what?
He's like, what? I didn't sign up for that.
On John's video, which maybe we'll coordinate these. I don't know. I just noticed this is the same point in the drive. I realized I haven't used the brake pedal,
No.
and it's not as. I mean, it's a little herky jerky when I do it on purpose, but when I'm driving normally, not trying to play with the sound and make it sing at us, it comes out fine. Yeah, I really like the default regen setting. Is it something you can customize, or is it just on or off?
You can customize it.
God,
Yeah,
they
so-
actually trained you, Levi.
They
I
What can I
cannot tell
say?
you
What can
how
I
many
say?
of
I
these
tried.
I've done where they have no idea what they're doing.
Right?
Seriously.
Right? Well, you know,
Oh,
it is
God,
BMW.
that's great.
Apologies for the camera flying around.
That's true. That's true. You only didn't warn me on your video once.
It's hard to hold it steady when there's so much torque, you know?
Exactly.
Okay, we're gonna, because there's a car barely coming up behind me. I'm gonna. Here we go. Oh, that's great. It's great. It's, you know, if you want to know how fast it feels fast. If you want to know how fast it is, go look on the stats, because the stats don't lie. And this isn't like the days of gas cars where you could buy 10 of them and they would all perform a little differently. I'm going to tell you, it's all software controlled anyway. These are, unlike a gas motor, this is corked, because if you uncorked it, it would tear itself apart. the Rivian doing a little fun there. So they're all going to be limited in that way.
Yeah, but that, like, off the line, it's like
It feels-
punches you in the back when you first
Yeah,
started. It's like,
it feels
wow.
great. Do you know what the 0 to 60 is?
So 0 to 100 is 3.5.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. And so that's for my Freedom Unit friends at home. That's 0 to 62 is 3.5. So that's a great number. But it's what you would expect from an electric performance, a BMW. Yeah. I don't think we're forgetting anything. It's got, lights and all that, and
Exactly. If I didn't cover it already, max
It's-
is out at
yeah.
250.
does it really? Are there tires that do 250 kilometers?
250
Yes.
kilometers. Yeah, 250
Jesus,
kilometers.
I was gonna
yeah.
say, no, it doesn't.
No. Yeah, it's 610 horsepower.
610 horsepower. Yeah.
Yeah.
And masterful anti-slip.
Mm-hmm.
So the traction control is flawless.
Yes. I'll also say, I think in terms of like the number of buttons, clearly it has more buttons than like a Tesla does,
Mhm.
but it doesn't feel like crazy. Like sometimes like Volkswagen or something or Toyota, you get in, you're like, what? There's so many buttons.
Well, and you get in a BMW that's 3 years older, and you've got a few buttons.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So I will get my final thoughts done when we hop out. I'm going to try and...
Choice is yours if you want to reverse in or nose in.
I'll nose in just to make it a little quicker. Yeah. Just to get those other folks on the road as quick as possible.
Runway.
John, don't turn the camera off. Just keep it rolling so we can do that. Do I do this to get in park?
There you go. Yeah.
There we go.
Start stop right there. Should just.
Oh, I see.
There you go.
And John, grab my camera bag from right there.
And
I
there's
got
just a
mine in
little
the
button
truck
right
still.
here. So right. That's the one.
Wonderful, just wonderful. So the final thought is, it is really great. It is really great. The performance is absolutely fantastic. It's everything you thought it would be. So I guess the question would be, what do you think of it? What would you pay for it? And I'll put up on the screen right now what it actually costs, because I'm going to tell you, this is not a cheap car. For a competitor for the Model X, I'd say I really, really like it. The only thing is it doesn't have a third row. And let me confirm that. There's no third row option on these, is there?
No, there's no.
No, it's a 5-seater. So if you need more than 5 seats, it's not for you. But if you can get by on 5 seats, this is a damn fine car. So what do we miss? What do we misunderstand? Stay tuned, stay juicy. I can't wait to hear from you clever robots on the next one. Ooh, the crystals are getting me. Oh my God. No, for real, like it's.
No, I mean, yeah, I can see.
Yeah. Boy, you know what? These crystals on a bright day are not good. I'm like getting, that's an interesting problem to have. So is apparently drugs. She's having problems with crystal too.
Different kind of crystal.
Different kind of crystal.
Yeah. A little less user friendly.
I don't know. She seems to be having a good time.
And she does seem friendly. Oh dear.
Well, one other thing I haven't talked about with you guys is the Bowers and Wilkins sound system they have.
Okay.
Here, which is, at the moment, a lot of people are super excited about the sound system. Just a police officer up ahead as well.
I'm going to be turning left here, though. Yeah.
Left, right here.
But don't. You know what? I am going to stop just because there is a police officer and it's not my car.